Good morning, people. This is a bonus. Well, it's a bonus reading, it's an evening reading, it's a daytime reading, depending on when you see this. There's a very specific reason why I'm going to make this. And I actually tried to record this yesterday, but I didn't feel the energy because that was right when it happened. But there is a lesson to be learned, there is a experiment to be gained. And I do want to share as much as I can for you guys to learn from this, especially when it comes to listening to your body. Because I realized why I had the solar plexus thing yesterday. It just hit, I was like, wow, that my body can react on something it doesn't even know is happening. It's me again. So, by the way, I changed clothes because then it was too hot with the other thing on. But I realized that I didn't explain the thing with the solar plexus correctly, I feel. So I'm just going to put this clip in, and if I explain it again, that's how it is. But I realized that at the moment where two people was talking, invading, like I want to say invading my space and someone else's space, was when I had the solar plexus thingy going on. So there you go. If I haven't explained it, if I will not explain it now, I have explained it. It's just powerful how your body reacts on something like that. So pay attention to your body, your chakras, because if something feels off, especially if it's the solar plexus, people are talking about you invading a space, and it might have a deeper meaning when it comes to actually you healing and realizing a healing of your solar plexus. The same again with throat chakra or something, whatever it is. Bye. But I'm really trying to see how I can say this without involving people, mentioning too much. But remember yesterday, even my throat chakra is acting up. There's a big shift happening here, that is for sure. A turning point. Seeing the true nature of people, I guess you can say too. But yesterday I talked about the weird solar plexus feeling I had. And I know now that it is the solar plexus because I learned that if someone is invading a space, if you know it or not, your solar plexus will react on it. That's what happened yesterday out of the blue. It was, well, I don't know. I can't remember what time it was. But it was just suddenly, I felt it very heavily. And then a friend of mine, and I even, had this like, well, I started questioning that friendship in a way. But I know there is something to be learned here. But this person told me that she had gossip or tea or whatever. I was like, okay, what is it? And then she wrote a name and something else, and I was like, what is this? And I could already feel the solar plexus starting to do the same energy again, the same vibration. I was like, now I know why I had that strange feeling at that time. I also had like a lingering headache, so something was up yesterday. But again, it makes sense if someone is invading a space. But someone shared something where I was like, I'm really trying to see how I can explain this. But I felt my space was invaded. Someone else's space was invaded. Information was shared. Even screenshots of a conversation between two other people. In the moment I was like, there's no point in this. It's no point for me to know what happened to someone between two people a year ago, last summer. Like, why? But I know now that this friend probably had to actually share all this with me because that I see the lesson and the circle in this. And I actually stood up for someone else, because I could feel that my friend trying to speak someone down or make me look this person in, I see this person as a bad person. I don't know why. Maybe it's jealousy from another person who was involved. Maybe it's a jealousy of rejection in the past from this person. Maybe it's maybe it's jealousy from the friend. I don't know. But it was very, Also because I was like, well, it's not bad. I mean, didn't even know the person. It's like, what is the point of this? Really? And the first question I also asked her was, how did this conversation come to be? Like, how did this conversation come to be? Like, how did suddenly, you know? And I was very controlled in my answers. I was very, again, like I stood up for this other person. I was like, you know, I'm not even the same person that I was last year. And I think that's also something we're learning, right? It's like, I'm not the same person. I don't even look like the same person. We can change. And my friend tried to also be like, well, it's just like your situation. Can't you see? I was like, it has nothing. It doesn't even come close to my situation. And I know she will never understand that. A lot of people don't understand spiritual connections. It's just spirituality in general. So I just had a point. I was like, I don't want to discuss this. You know, I don't want to linger in this. It's none of my business. And I felt bad that someone else's messages got exposed, you know, in a way where I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to actually be involved in this. This is drama. This is gossip. And I was also, after I actually, well, I went to Headspace, of course, as the Libra as I am, being like, I wonder what they spoke about. Like, how much did she share of my connection with someone else? Did she show something? You know, I was really, like, yeah, I felt very bad about that. But I know that it's probably karmic lessons for this other person. Yeah, because I know when I got the biggest confirmation today that I took this as a grown-up. As a grown-up as I am. So what is the moral of the story? Well, the moral of the story is that a lot of things are coming up right now where we might see people's true intention. But also, one of the biggest things that I think that I learned from this was this energy of how I reacted, right? Because in the past I probably would have reacted in another way. But I could also feel myself, I was like, this has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me, so I don't understand why. You know? Because I felt like my friend kept on trying to paint this person in a bad picture. Or trying to, like, I had this like, you know nothing about my connection with someone else. You do know nothing about this person. And I feel it is something that's coming up these days. And it might be because of information you receive. It might be a situation where, like, it depends on how you're going to react, right? Like, how are you going to react? We have actually spoken a lot about that. And it's interesting because some cards that came up when I did a reading was something about words can hurt and something about gossip. So it's interesting that this comes up. And we spoke about the solar plexus, right? We spoke about it. It's a card that has come up. It's energy that has come up. But it's also, like I said, for you to realize that you are not the same person. Like, you know, like a year ago. Like, you don't even react. You don't speak. You don't think like you did back then. And also this energy of, like, even if people try to, I don't know, paint you in a bad picture or someone else, try to see people's intention. I feel that's something that's lingering right now, where it's very easy for us to see people's intention in it, to feel through, like, what is this teaching me? Again, because that was the first thing. I was like, what is this teaching me? Why is this happening? Instead of me reacting on it, I was really like, because it came out of the blue. I didn't expect to be speaking about this person, or to, yeah, well, be spoken about in the combination with someone that I don't even know, right? And to get that information and be like, well, it's not even, I mean, first of all, it's not even, it's none of your business. It's none of my business. It's none of the other person's business either. So it's like, why is this being discussed? Right? I didn't let it affect me, and I think that is the biggest thing here. And I know that this person is probably going to talk about it in some days again. Because I had this feeling like, should I ask more into this? Should I be like, well, what did you say? Like, how much did you share? Right? Because I was like, why do you send me these screenshots? It doesn't make sense. Like, because she must have sent them to her. And I was like, what? is the point of this? This is teenage behavior. Damn, I feel like a grown-up. This is the energy that I want to be in, okay? A grown-up energy. Not being involved in drama, girl drama, whatever that is, ego drama. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. And it shows growth from my side. I even feel like it's something with my throat chakra. My voice is different. Yeah. But that was really like, I can feel like something is like summering. Something is like, I'm trying to figure out what this is, what effect it's going to have, because I feel like it's going to have some kind of effect. Yeah, that is just this, it's, you guys know, right? When you feel like this energy of like just people speaking about stuff that it's none of their business. It's like, I do feel invaded in a way. I feel my space got invaded, someone else's space got invaded. And I don't like that. I don't like that people paint their own picture. But I also feel like, I mean, I know I'm protected. I know that karma is a very good follower, especially for me. People tend to really, yeah, get burned down if they hit the wrong karma button with me. But I also think that for me, I realized that my Scorpio, the Scorpio Moon, knows the intention of this, knows the point of this. Yeah, learning something about ourselves that's pretty amazing and scary at the same time. But I can feel myself like there's some kind of change that happened with this. Not in a positive way when it comes to the way that I react, the way that I take it. It's like, yeah, it was information coming my way, but instead of, you know, putting it into my spirit or my energy, I actually, well, I read it, I saw it, I thought about it, what you call that, like, if you take a paper, I actually did write something here, take up space, you shine so bright, yes, but I did this, and I did this, it's like, it's none of my business. And it's none of your business either. I feel there is some lessons coming towards some people these days. But I wanted to share this with you guys because there might be something coming up where information comes your way. Again, you see the true intentions of people. Again, this is the year of karma, right? It is the year of karma. And yeah, you might learn something about people. But again, just be like, okay, why am I learning this? How can I use this information? Like, is it good information? Is it bad information? I mean, in this situation, I was like, it's not even bad. It's like, why are you trying to paint this in a bad thing? I mean, hello. Oh, it's so silly. I'm just like, wow, you can really not see what I see here. You cannot see how silly you are right now. Just be aware of people because, yeah, there might be something good. Alright, the other camera died. But I feel, I mean, oh my god. Especially people who get rejected, right, in the past, they can really be evil and mean. Wow. Some people just never understand. It just, wow, that was, never been a part of that kind of, like, gossip before. I'm so happy that I'm over 30. You know, oh my god, the lessons I have learned. I'm so happy I'm in this space. I don't need to be like, chakra bleu! I also think my friend was a little shocked about how I reacted. Because there was no answer after I stood up for someone else. In a calm way. Okay, let's see. Yeah, words can hurt. Let's see if tarot has something to say to us for this. Wow, yeah. Old circle ending, new beginning. We actually got the world in the daily reading. A lot of things that's happening right now, and we've spoken about this, is that you are moving up in the world. You are moving into a new circle, which means that some friends are falling away, or friendships are being transformed. Time will tell. But there is a lot of achievements here. There is, you know, maybe traveling into something new, moving into something new. There's a sense of belonging, right? Because that you are seeing through the barrier of lies, or the barrier of manipulation in a way. So again, also for you to realize that, wow, I'm not being manipulated anymore. I'm listening to my own energy. I know my own truth, and also I know my own truth when it comes to relationships in my life, or work, or whatever it is that you might be dealing with. There's a lot of options that's opening up for you. And there will be jealousy. I mean, we know that when you get shiny objects, when there is love, when there is upgrades, people get jealous. And I actually just realized that this friend actually told me, when I started, it's so hard to not say too much, but it involves someone else. And when I started getting into contact with this person and talking about, you know, again, it was like, sometimes you shouldn't say too much to some people, I guess. But especially if you see like, oh, this person really doesn't like that. But she did say like, oh, it kind of feels like you're a little delusional when it comes to this connection. And already there, I should have seen the signs from her perspective, where I was like, why would a friend say something like that? Why would a friend say something like that? Becoming popular. People don't like if you become popular. So you guys might obviously meet someone while traveling. That could be. But yeah, wow. I am learning that I'm grown up. Whoa. Yeah. We actually do have the love. We do have the lovers here. There is an ending to something else and beginning to something new. Like you're choosing something. Yeah. It's like I choose to close down for old chapters, and I see the lesson again. Ego death, right? I see the lesson in this. And I focus on the new. The lovers can be the choice, right? It's like focus on what it is that you love. Focus on the new. Let me just get a little bit of information about the Ten of Swords. But again, that's actually very interesting, because it could be someone bitching or gossiping about a relationship, or about you, or about something. Wow, you're very loud right now, Spirit. What is it that we need to understand here? No one can destroy, no one can destroy what you know is right. Walking away from fights. And I did that. I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. I don't need to know more information. Again, you guys learn through my experiences. And I feel it's something that happens so much right now. You are reaching your goals, no matter what it is. And there is a choice, right? At the end of this. And instead of being involved in backstabbing and fights and gossip, you're choosing to walk away from that. If it's on the workplace or wherever it is, it's like, I don't need to be involved in this. And I don't even care. I mean, it has nothing, or it did have nothing to do with me. What else about the lovers? Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Work on whatever brings you joy. Do not let people destroy your craft. Or again, maybe you're a tarot reader and someone, or you're just doing videos or something, and someone spoke bad about it. Like, you are communicating in a bad way. You're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. Like, someone made a comment about like, oh, I wish you would not speak about your daily life in the daily readings. Listen, this is my channel. I speak about what I want to speak about. If you do not like it, you can find another tarot reader. I will not belittle myself or make myself small to fit into other people's boxes anymore. And that's something the Libra in me had to learn, okay, to stand up for myself. Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. We talked about that yesterday with the portal opening up. There's an accomplishment here. If it is love, if it is work, but it's like whatever someone else threw at you or is going to throw at you, you are getting the lesson. You actually did very, very well. You didn't fall into someone else's energy. And it might actually have opened up some kind of portal or some kind of, yeah, I mean, if you think about the daily, right? So there might be very good news coming your way. Obviously, Wheel of Fortune, there could be something from the past, but someone or something involving the past in my situation, yeah. Wow. Could be something about a new job or a new opportunity for love. It might be, well, it's something that needs to be worked on, but again, what resonates with you? You could have had something, yeah, but Pentacles, work, yeah, could be drama at work, building something strong. But you're receiving good news out of this. That brings, again, it's very faded. Which I also had is like, why is this happening? Like, why, universe, I don't understand this. But when I sat down, and also when I pulled card, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny, right? Destiny brings in what needs to be brought to light, what you need to understand. And also learning about your own reactions in a situation. Because, like, Spirit will test you for you to see how far you have come, but also to see who you can trust in the future. And also stand up for yourself, or if you want to stand up for someone else, do that. But something is changing for sure. I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope you learned something from this. Just get ready, because something is changing. Something big is coming. No matter what it is for you. Death of ego, death of other people's egos, death of gossip and small talk. And yeah, again, don't let people talk shit into your ears to belittle you or to keep you trapped in a situation, to keep you away from something. You know your true worth. You know what you need to stand up for. Thank you. That's it, people. I will see you guys later or tomorrow. Bye.